This little Troy built string trimmer, co-worker had me to look at it, see if I can do something with it. It kind of stopped running. It runs a little bit, but it won't stay running and it doesn't run good. So I had it apart, kind of looked for something obvious, couldn't find anything. We got compression, we got spark, cleaned the spark plug, put it back in. So here's what I did. It has a gearbox that we'll get another part of the video on later. I bought a new gearbox for it. Comes with a spool, or what do you call that, a trimmer head as well. And I bought a new carburetor for it. It's only 20 bucks for a new carburetor. $26 and some change for this. Around, with shipping and everything, I forgot, $54, $56, whatever. So these two cycle carburetors, you can get kits for them and rebuild them, but it's just as simple and a lot quicker to just go on ahead and replace it. That's why I really don't have a lot of experience with them, because when I have a problem with them, it's so much easier to just replace it. I'm gonna just take these two screws off that hold it on there. Well, before I do that, what I gotta do is get these two fuel lines off, and I gotta memorize which way they go. So the one closest to me, which is the greenest colored one, goes out here closest to me up here, and it's the back one, the one closest to the motor on the tank. So the other one, the one out here towards the front, goes to the back of the carburetor. We'll just try to remember that. Just pull those two lines off of there. I had them off the other day, so that's why they came off easy. And then we'll take these screws out and then just unhook this throttle cable, and that should be all there is to taking that off of there. I hope I'm getting all this. I just didn't take the time to set up the camera and everything. I have to move a lot of stuff around in the shop to make room for it, and plug in the monitor and everything so I can see what I'm doing. It's a pretty short, quick, simple job. Now I got one little problem. My gasket stuck. They did not give me new gaskets, and the gasket stuck to the old carburetor. It's not a serious problem because there's really nothing on that side except the choke. And if I can't get that gasket off in one piece, I'll put it back together without it. Not a serious thing. I'm going to try to get this off in one piece. Now I can't do that on the gasket on this side. Well, it has an O-ring type of seal in there. That yellow O-ring, so we're not going to have an issue with that. But if this gasket won't come off in one piece, then we won't use it. We'd be better off to not have it than to have a broken one. Feels like it just might. We might get away with it, getting it off of there in one piece. Well, pretty close. The ears of it stuck on there. I didn't know it wasn't going to come with a new gasket. Yeah, that's the only thing on this side of that gasket is the choke. So that is not going to cause any issue with the way it runs if that gasket was not a real tight seal. Now this one would, because it would be like a vacuum leak. but that's an O-ring type gasket there, so we'll be okay on that one. I already forgot how the fuel lines go on, but I'm okay because I snapped a picture of it the other day when I had it apart. Here's the picture in my phone of the fuel line that I took before I took it apart. The green one on the side closest to the motor goes to the front. If those lines fit too loosely, then you just nip the end of it off a little bit, about 1/4 inch. And I'm hoping that it has preset factory settings that would be good enough to run on. If not, then we'll have to make adjustments on these idle adjusting screws. One is a slow idle and one is a high speed running screw. Have to set this up on the floor because it's raining outside. Oh, we can probably do it right here. Zoom out a bit. Got some gas in it, a little bit. Definitely choke it because there's no gas in the carburetor. Pump this one a bunch of times. It's pumping good. Give it about 10 pumps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's what the starting directions say. And then we'll pull the trigger, hold it on full speed, see if it'll run. That was quite a bit, but might be because it doesn't have very much gas in it. Wasn't getting gas, I don't think. Move the choke over to halfway and try it again. Hard starting. Gotta find out what's wrong with it, I don't know.